Hi everybody, this is the Adventures of J-Tree What's in My Bag segment. So I'm going to talk to you about the camera gear that I use to shoot my travel videos. First of all, I use a pretty classic Herschel backpack. Made in Canada, purchased in Vancouver. It's not a camera bag, but it does suit my needs. And because I'm always traveling, I have one of these as well. Don't actually have a bag, I should maybe call it the bags segment. This is a little bit of a Pelican hard case that I purchased here in the United States for $90. It's regulation, carry-on size, and it suits my personal needs. So let's show you what's inside. In my Herschel bag, I have about everything that I pretty much need for the editing proportion of what I do. So to start, this is actually the DJI Mavic Air bag. I also had one for my Spark. They work really good as camera bags. This is just an additional accessory that comes with. So I'm using the Rode Video Mic Pro. Just basically a standard. The Pro Plus is a little bit better because it powers on and off when you plug it into the camera. This one actually needs batteries. It works, it does the trick. I have a Pelican case to hold my SD cards. Ooh, one of them almost fell out. But this is the most important thing. If I lost my SD cards, it would be a total disaster, especially considering a lot of video work I do is for a living. I have an This is an aperture light. And I have, actually what I really like about it as opposed to the smaller lights is that this specific one has interchangeable batteries. It clips right onto my camera or onto a tripod. On the back here I have control of the temperature and the brightness of the light. Works pretty good, can't complain too much. This is the charger that I purchased from China for $20 and it came with 2 extra batteries. Primarily I prefer to just use my Canon batteries. The cheap Chinese ones don't work well. But the benefit of this is that I can use a power bank to charge my batteries when I'm on a job. This is the charger for the batteries of the light. Moving on, I just have a simple little camo pencil case inside of here. I've got some hard drives. Can never really have enough of these. Just WDs, got some 2 terabytes, there's a 3 terabyte there, and that's basically everything I need for editing. Love my trusty headphones. Sometimes the Apple ones, they're just don't work for me, they're a little too flimsy. I step on them, they break, so I prefer to have something a little bit more hefty for editing. Inside here, I have the tools for my drone. I'll leave those for later. And of course, a MacBook Pro. I have the Mavic Air. Now, I've looked a long time to try to find the original Mavic Air, although the specs on the 2 are much better. The thing I like about the Mavic Air 1 being a travel videographer is that it fits inside this tiny little case. It's just perfect. The wings flop out like that, and I'm good to go and I'm ready to fly. This is actually brand new. Although I have used the Mavic Air before, I've never used this specific one. So, brand new drone, I'm really excited to fly it. I think I'll probably be taking it out tomorrow for the first time. Inside this little case, I have all the accessories for the Mavic, including the controller, and extra batteries, and the battery charger. It's a good little case, does the trick. So I'm essentially just going to empty the contents of what I have in here and quickly give you an idea. For a camera, I shoot with the Canon M50. It's an early mirrorless model. It's got a flip screen, great for vlogging. Not too expensive of a camera, so it's pretty reliable to bring around with me. And I have this kit lens that came with it. This is a 15 to 45 millimeter lens. Press this button here, it extends out. But with this lens on this camera, it's pretty small enough that it can fit in my little fanny pack that I carry around with me. And so if I'm vlogging on the go, this is my ideal setup. If I'm in a sketchier area, it works really well for me. Obviously I have the 50 millimeter, the nifty 50, a must-have lens, great for those close-up little cinematography angles. the 10 to 18, so this is just a standard kit zoom lens. This isn't the most expensive setup in the world, but it definitely suffices to give me with what I want. And now, as always, I have the Hero 6 Black. I'm a big fan of this. It's got the gimbal stabilization inside of it. Great little thing. So once in a while when I do professional gigs, so when I'm on the road, I like to bring this with me just in case, but when I'm shooting and vlogging, it's a little bit inconvenient to bring with me, so depending on the situation. But yeah, here we go. I have my Ronin S. Tethering, fine. So that's essentially what I have in my bag. This was filmed on my iPhone 11 to create what I want to do in the future. I'm hoping to get some more advanced gear, but for now, this is exactly what I need and it works and suffices to give me what I want. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you could hit that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it.